Hey book lovers and literary enthusiasts. Have you ever wondered how a nearly century-old novel can still spark important conversations today? Well, grab your green light and your flapper dress, because we're diving into The Great Gatsby by F. Scott Fitzgerald. This classic isn't just a tale of lavish parties and unrequited love. It's a mirror reflecting our society both then and now. So, let's explore how this jazz-age masterpiece continues to fuel discussions about politics and societal issues. The Great Gatsby was published in 1925, during the Roaring Twenties. It was a time of economic boom, social change, and wild parties. Sound familiar? That's because history often repeats itself. The novel centers around Jay Gatsby, a mysterious millionaire with a shady past. He's obsessed with Daisy Buchanan, a married woman from old money. But beneath the glittering surface, Fitzgerald paints a picture of a society in decay. Now let's talk about the American dream. Gatsby embodies this ideal. He's a self-made man who rose from poverty to wealth. But is his version of the American dream really attainable? Or is it just a beautiful illusion? This question is just as relevant today as it was in the 1920s. We still grapple with income inequality and social mobility. Gatsby's story makes us ask, is the American dream alive and well, or is it just a myth? Moving on to class divide, another big theme in the book. The novel clearly shows the gap between old money and new money. Tom and Daisy Buchanan represent the established upper class. Gatsby, despite his wealth, is seen as an outsider. This class divide is still a hot topic today. We see it in discussions about wealth inequality and social status. The book makes us question, how much has really changed in the past 100 years? Let's talk about the role of women in society. Daisy Buchanan is beautiful and charming, but she's also trapped. She's expected to be the perfect wife and mother, with no real agency of her own. Jordan Baker, a professional golfer, represents a new type of woman. She's independent and career-oriented, but she's also described as dishonest and incurably dishonest. This portrayal raises questions about gender roles and expectations. How far have we come since the 1920s in terms of women's rights and representation? Now, corruption and the moral decay of society, a big theme in the book. Almost every character in The Great Gatsby is morally corrupt in some way. They lie, cheat, and use others for their own gain. This reflects Fitzgerald's view of the decline of American society. It's a critique that still resonates today. We still see corruption in politics, business, and everyday life. The book makes us ask, are we any better now than we were then? Let's discuss the concept of the self-made man. Gatsby claims to come from a wealthy family, but we learn he was born poor. He reinvented himself, even changing his name from James Gatz. This idea of reinvention is deeply American. But the book also shows the dark side of this, the lies and illegal activities Gatsby engages in. It raises questions about success and how we achieve it. Is it possible to succeed purely through hard work, or does it always involve compromise? The book also touches on racism and xenophobia. Tom Buchanan expresses racist views, talking about the rise of the colored empires. This reflects the real-life tensions of the 1920s, with immigration and changing demographics. Sadly, these issues are still relevant today. We're still dealing with racism and fear of the other in our society. The book makes us confront these uncomfortable truths. Let's talk about the environment, an unexpected theme in the book. The Valley of Ashes, where George and Myrtle Wilson live, is a wasteland. It's described as a fantastic farm where ashes grow like wheat. This can be seen as an early critique of industrial pollution. Today, environmental concerns are more pressing than ever. The book's imagery reminds us of the cost of unchecked industrial growth. Now, let's discuss the theme of appearance versus reality. Nothing in Gatsby's world is quite what it seems. His parties are lavish but hollow. His wealth is impressive but built on crime. This theme resonates in our age of social media. We're constantly curating our image, showing the world a polished version of our lives. The book makes us question, what's real and what's just for show? Lastly, let's talk about the pursuit of happiness. Gatsby believes that wealth and status will bring him happiness. He thinks that if he can win Daisy back, his life will be complete. But in the end, his dream proves empty. This raises questions about what truly brings fulfillment. Are we also chasing the wrong things in life? The book challenges us to examine our own pursuits and values. So there you have it. The Great Gatsby isn't just a story of love and loss. It's a complex critique of American society that still resonates today. From the American dream to class divides, From gender roles to environmental concerns, this book covers it all. It shows us how far we've come and how far we still have to go. What do you think? Does The Great Gatsby still speak to our current issues? Share your thoughts in the comments below. And if you enjoyed this deep dive, don't forget to like and subscribe for more literary explorations. Until next time, keep reading and keep thinking critically.